All right. What's up, everybody? It's Gons here from Dom the Gon Sports Talk, and I'm really excited about this afternoon because if you see in the title here, welcome to our very first live in-game commentary on the channel where myself and Dom eventually will be here too, are going to watch the Baltimore Ravens play a live game and commentate it for you guys, give our instant reactions. We've been trying to do this for a long time now. This is now season 3 of this channel. So we're so excited that we're able to do that on this new platform. So yeah, thanks for joining in. We are waiting for kickoff to start. Kickoff is about to start in just a couple moments here. So we're in week 3 of the preseason. I'll give you a little bit of a backstory, a little bit of an intro. No starters are probably going to play. I mean, we're in crunch time now for the guys trying to make the roster. So this is huge opportunity for a lot of those young guys. So what are we going to see here from the Baltimore Ravens? Well, first we're going to see more Cooper Rush. We'll see if he can improve upon his performance last week against the Dallas Cowboys, because there was improvement from the week before. So we'll see how he can continue his streak. We'll probably see more Devin Leary, of course. I wouldn't expect to see any Lamar Jackson. You guys already know how the Ravens have been in the preseason recently. It's always been just backups ever since I think it was 2021 when we last saw them in the regular season or the preseason. So no shock there. We get to see more Tyler Loop, more chances to kick in a different stadium, an outdoor stadium. We see if we can get a bounce back game from LeJonte Wester, who had a couple drops last week, was partly responsible for a pick 6. See if he can get some good returns off. Can Higgins, undrafted middle linebacker, can he continue his stretch of good play? Because as I just said, the 53-man roster cuts are going to start this next upcoming week. So it's going to be a lot on the line for these guys. So they're going to be playing hard. And I'm excited to see it. I'm not sure the case for Washington. I don't know who's going to be playing. I don't think Jaden Daniels will. I honestly don't know. I don't really cover the Commanders. So we'll see who they play. I know though we're going to see Josh Johnson, the former Ravens backup. So we'll definitely be familiar with him because he was our guy last year. So yeah, we're just awaiting kickoff now. I think it's coming up right after this, so I'm excited. Thank you guys for stopping by. And we will get started momentarily. I hope you guys are doing good this afternoon as well. Finally wrapping up the preseason. It's absolutely insane. I can't believe it. Regular season will start just very soon. Getting closer and closer to that week 1 matchup with the Bills. That's going to be a huge game. Huge game. Commanders are highlighting a couple rookies that they're looking for. Their running back, as you guys know, breaking news from the Commanders, speaking of them, Brian Robinson got shipped off to the San Francisco 49ers for, I believe, a 6th-round pick. So they were looking to get rid of him. I didn't think he was that terrible, but a lot of fans are, not with it and are with it. They said he wasn't that good. I thought he was RB1 for them. I don't know. I guess they're comfortable with what they got. Eckler. And another guy in the backfield, I believe, I do not know his name, Ja'Cory something. So we'll see him today as well. I guess young Ravens defense has been, for the most part, playing pretty well in this preseason. The Commanders look like they're going to be kicking off here. Ravens receive the ball. Looks like the Commanders are in their white uniforms. Ravens are in their purple. I guess because of the heat. Want the other team to be a little bit more hot. Kicking it off deep. Here's the return. This is Keon Martin, I think. No, that's Miles Gaskin. Sorry, they're both 38. So Keon Martin is a defensive back for the Ravens. He ended up getting uh, he got the sack last week for on Cooper Rush. Um, so they both wear number 38. So Miles Gaskin, the ex-Miami Dolphin, was the one returning that kick. And now Cooper Rush and the Ravens come to the line here for 30-yard line. Single back set, one running back in the backfield. Cooper Rush under center. Probably do a running play to start. Would you think they do? They hand it off to Rasheen Ali, and he gets a couple yards on the right side on the stretch play. Maybe about close to 2.5, maybe. Commanders, another team that Cooper Rush is extremely familiar with, playing for the Cowboys for the last couple of seasons. I would expect him to know them pretty well for the most part. So maybe he can make some good passes today. Same formation, similar formation under center again. Lester is out wide. Ali still in the backfield. Snap again. They hand it off to Ali. He goes around the right side. He's got a hole, and he gets close to a first down. Ali, another guy who's been really playing well this preseason. And as Harbaugh said, and we said this on our show a couple days ago, about a week ago, actually, the Ravens will keep 4 running backs. So Ali is probably going to make the team. So that's pretty cool for him. So it'll be Derrick Henry, Keaton Mitchell, Justice Hill, Rasheen Ali. There's your 4. All right, we got okay. He did not get the first down, so it's 3rd and 2, shotgun formation, rush out of the backfield. It's caught. That's going to be Rasheen Ali for the first down reception. The Ravens get their first 3rd down conversion of the day. Okay, good. I just turned on comments. Good. So if anybody's in here and wants to leave comments, I should be able to read them. Not sure. Okay. From the 41-yard line of the Ravens, another handoff, a burst of speed across the 45 for I'm trying to see who this is. I think it was Dearness Johnson. I'm not sure. 6-yard gain. Oh, good. Tez Walker's in the game too. So we got Wester, Tez Walker. Yes, that was Dearness Johnson, number 30. 46-yard line, 2nd down, 5. They only got 5 yards. Wester in motion. Gonna hand it off. He's got some room. Dearness Johnson. Oh, he gets absolutely up. Wow, what a hit by the Commanders. Stops short of the first down, so he only gets a gain of 4-1 from the 50-yard line. Daryl Worley for the Commanders making the play. I think that's Daryl Worley. I'm not sure. But if it is, Ravens fans know him very well. Very good special teamer for us. All right, we got a 3rd and 1 now. Strong formation. They hand it off to Johnson, and he falls forward, but I don't know if he got there. Think they're going to give him the first down? And I think they will have it. First down, Baltimore. Man, Ernest Johnson had strong games too. I think he was the leading. Yeah, he was the leading back last week against the Cowboys. He could. I don't know. He probably could get a job somewhere in the NFL. I would love to have him in the practice squad. He's looking pretty good right now. All right, so now we are officially in Commanders territory. It'll be a 1st and 10 for the Ravens at the 49-yard Commanders. I'm not sure what this broadcast was doing there. So we got two wide receivers on the right-hand side. Under center again for Rush. Dearness Johnson remains in the backfield. So here's 1st and 10. Another carry. Johnson's got room on the left. Another strong run. That's going to be 7 yards. Yeah, they've been running the ball very well this preseason. I mean, Dearness Johnson, Rasheen Ali, both. 2nd down and 4. The tight end goes in motion. Now they've got Rasheen Ali back in the backfield. They hand it to Ali, fighting for yards on the left-hand side, and he gets 2, so it's going to be another short for the Ravens. Hopefully you guys can hear me, right? Well, sorry, I missed the play there. Looks like the Ravens did pick up the first down on 2nd and 4. Ravens starting the game out 3 for 3 on their 3rd downs. They had 3 3rd-and-2s, and they've gotten all 3 of them. So now it'll be a 1st and 10 at the Commanders' 38-yard line. Rush in the shotgun now. They're going to throw it quick out to LeJohntay Wester. Makes a man miss on the screen pass, and he gets down to around the 30, 31-yard line. Really good pickup. That's what you want. You want the ball in that kid's hands, man. He really can make magic happen. So it looks like Ravens doing a lot of quick passing and a lot of runs, just trying to keep this defense honest. Looking good right now. They're moving. Okay, so 2nd down and 4. I formation. They hand it off to the right side. It's Johnson again. He falls forward for a 1st down. There's a hole on the right-hand side. Ravens get opening drive touchdown. Potentially. We'll see. All right, so we got 1st and 10 from the 26, another stretch to the right, blocking over the right guard, and there goes Johnson again for another 1st down. Dearness Johnson really getting the yards in the work this drive. Long drive, too. The Ravens have taken already over 8 minutes off the clock. Okay, 14-yard line. Cooper Rush under center. Wester in motion. They're going to hand it to him. It's a jet sweep. Wester to the 10. Inside the 10, down to around the 9. He is fast, guys. He is fast, and he's exciting. So it's a 5-yard pickup, 2nd down and 5 from the 9-yard line. You guys might be ahead of me if you're watching this and listening to me at the same time. So we'll see. So bear with me if I'm a little behind watching this. The stream that I usually watch the games on is, a couple minutes behind. That's okay. So it's 2nd and 5 from the 9. They hand it to the left side. Ali breaks a tackle in for the touchdown. And the Ravens get off the scoring drive with a ton of runs. Ali takes it on the left side. What a start for this offense. Just gashing. Like the runs that these Ravens are doing, going outside, they're going inside, they're pulling their guards. I mean, they're just wearing down the interior defense of the Commanders. So yeah, shout out to Rasheen Ali, yet another preseason touchdown. So now Loop is on for the extra point. Hopefully this goes smoothly for him. Loop right down the middle. So that's good to see. So yeah, now the Ravens defense will get a shot at it. Just on a short little commercial break right now. Okay, looks like we are back. Sorry about that, guys. I was checking some Instagram reels. Looking like the Commanders returning the kick about the 26-yard line. Maybe a couple more. There is a first penalty of the day, and it's going to be on the Commanders. So that's going to return just a bit. All right, so the quarterback for the Commanders, Sam Hartman. Looks like last week he had a rough game, for only 4 for 10, 29 yards. Let's see if those young Ravens pass rushers can get shotgun formation. They hand it off to the running back. There's a hole in the left, and he crosses the 25. First down. Number 36 for the Commanders. Is that the Jacory guy I was talking about earlier? The guy that they really, really like? They give it to him again. All over the left, and he crosses a 37-yard gain. So the Ravens now getting gashed on the defensive line. So we got Sanusi out there, David Ajabo. Mike Green is on the right side, too. 2nd and 3 for the Commanders. A quick pass out to the right. Ravens are there, but the wide receiver makes a play. Does get 2 yards on it, brings up a 3rd down and about 1, half a yard, actually. 3rd and 1, shotgun formation. They do an inside zone, and he picks it up in a lot more. Wow. Oh, that could have been Chris Rodriguez. Okay. Okay, so that's not the Jacoria guy. That's some. I think Rodriguez. I know for the running back is Chris Rodriguez. Would that be it for the Commanders? Let me check. I'll have a second. Yeah, Chris Rodriguez Jr. Yep, that's right. And they run it with him again, and that time the Ravens are on him. The first one there was Sanusi Kane. A good play by the young. Gain of 3. Now we're at 2nd down and 7. Staying in the shotgun. Rodriguez remains the back. Hartman takes the snap. He's back to pass. Fires to the right-hand side on an out route, and that is hauled in. Little short of the first. So it'll be 3rd down and short. They go quickly to the line, and they do a QB sneak. Hartman, I believe, has the first. Oh no, sorry, that was they snapped it so fast I wasn't even looking. That was a handoff to Rodriguez again. Rodriguez really putting in work on this drive. Follow up the Ravens running backs. They are going hurry up though. Hartman's already at the line. They do a jet touch pass out to number 11, and the Ravens are there. And they lose 2 on the play. Who's Kane in there again? So that's 2 nice plays from Sanusi Kane. Second down and 12. They dump it off to the wide receiver number 19 on a screen and gets pretty good game. 19 more. No way. Would that be Chris Moore? Hold up now. That is Chris Moore. Number 19 on the Commanders. Wow. Shout out to Chris Moore. Y'all remember him. Oh, we got a offside. Oh, they didn't call it. Hartman's going to go deep for Chris Moore down the sideline, and it's broken up. Incomplete. What a play. Yeah, Chris Moore had a step on him. He almost made a great catch. Oh, just off his hands. TJ Tampa, not terrible coverage. He recovered, almost got his hand up there. but nonetheless, it falls incomplete, and it'll be 4th down. Oh, no, so they did throw the flag. I was right. I knew that somebody jumped offsides for the Ravens. That's why they had a free play. Okay, they just didn't show the flag. Alright, so it's a redo now. That's why they took the shot. 3rd and 2. Hartman out of the shotgun, throws, and it's broken up. Is that Jalen Armour Davis? Very nice play. They did a quick slant over the middle, and he broke on that ball, got his hand out there, knocked it away. Very nice from Jalen Armour Davis. Yeah, he's number 5, right? Yeah, yeah, that was right. Here's the field goal attempt for the Commanders, and it's going left, and it's no good. Ravens take over. No points on that drive after all that. Not sure who the kicker is for the Commanders. All right, we are now on commercial break. So we're about at the end of the first quarter. Probably the key people I want to highlight right now that I've seen. Uh, Jonas Johnson for one. I mean, absolutely gashed the Commanders. Ali doing some good things as well. Um, and then on the defensive side, Sanusi Kane making some nice plays. And two, I know one didn't count, but two good pass breakups by the young horse. Jaden Armour Davis. Is it Jaden? Jaden Armour Davis, sorry. And the other guy, TJ Tampa. So yeah, good start for those guys. Let's see who else can show out here in the second quarter. Okay, so Baltimore takes over at the 43-yard line. Cooper Rush still out there. Again, that time, Commanders are only for a loss. That's a loss, about one. Owens makes the tackle. Yeah, Tyler Owens, number 40, out of Texas Tech. All right, so we got second down and 11. Rush out of the shotgun. He's back to pass. Drops it off to Ali on the screen. Stiff arming a man is falling forward all the way across midfield, across the 45, and that's going to be a Baltimore first down. Wow, so they dump it off on a screen pass. It's a pretty good play call. I mean, Ravens continuing this passing game, getting the ball out quick, helping out that O line. They go inside give to Dearness Johnson out of the single back formation, and they are on it for a 1 yard. Okay. That's going to run out the first quarter. Well, I already kind of covered what I thought. But again, Ali making good plays. He's had 2 receptions now. He's threatening again on the Commanders side of the field. Let's talk about the Commanders for a little bit while we have a second. NFC Championship last year, 1 game away from the Super Bowl. Last year, they were the NFL's. I would say they were the NFL's surprising team. I mean, nobody expected them to be good. Jane Gaines, just an absolute star. Bursts onto the scene, takes the Commanders from turmoil to glory, almost. Upset the Lions in the divisional round. That was insane. I can't believe they won that. How many wins did they have? 15 wins, 13-4. They were a wild card team, and almost got to the Super Bowl just behind the Eagles. Uh, this next year, I'm not. I just don't know if I can trust them to get double digits. It's going to be a lot. Um, I think the NFC now has them on their radar. Um, Other teams that are, I think the Rams will always be in the effort and the coach Sean McVay. You got the 49ers expected to make a rebound after a down year last year due to injuries. Um, Philadelphia, you got Dallas in your division as well, a team that gives you problems. And you would expect they can't be worse than they were last year. I mean, it was just a nightmare year for the Cowboys. So you can expect them to get better. I know New York is not very good, but I feel like they might be a bit better this year. So Washington, I'm not sure. I think they go down in their win totals. I think they're going to get about 9 and 7 is probably the way to this year. Um, and it's just only because everybody knows how they are now. I mean, there's somebody they circle in their calendar. Teams are going to be more prepared. Um, yeah, they'll probably be in the mix at the end of the season. Maybe make a wild card. Um, so yeah, that's what I think. Some people think otherwise, and that's fine. Um, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. That's why the NFL is so interesting to watch. You just never know what's going to happen. I don't expect Jaden to regress. I just think that teams are going to play them better. As we are back to the game now, second down and 9 from the Commanders, 45-yard line. Rushing the shotgun, back to Pettis. Steps up, goes over the middle. He's got a man. That's Dayton Wade at the 30-yard line. And it kind of went down awkwardly. Over his shoulder a little bit, and there's a commander down on the field too. Just an awkward collision. Hopefully these guys are okay. That's another thing that I talked about with Dom last episode. Please get out of this game fully healthy. We don't want any injuries here in the preseason. I think Dayton's okay. I'm not sure. But there is an injury down for that Commanders defender that made the tackle. So yeah, it looks like it collided with his shoulder. Not sure. Um, let's see who that was for the Commanders. Number 34. That was Tyler Owens. I think that was the cornerback. That might have been Mike Sainstrill. I thought it was either number 24. Well, you got a bunch. Yeah. I'm really not sure who it was, to be honest. I'll have to check up on that when the another thing that I'm excited to talk about roster cuts. I mean, we gotta make our predictions here. Um, who's going to make the Ravens this season? I think I've got a good idea of who's going to make what position's going to have a bunch. I mean, some are already given away, as you know, for the running back situation. But I think I don't know. I think it's been pretty clear, and I think this game will provide even more. All right, looks like we're back to the game here. Hopefully, they help out the young man. All right, so we now have a 1st and 10 for the Ravens at the 29-yard line of the Commanders. Rush on center. Got two wide receivers on the left side. It's Walker and Wester. They do play action. Rush got time. Now he fires it left side. He's got a man. It's Wester inside the 10, and it's going to be 1st and goal Ravens, but the penalty flag on the play, unless it's could be a roughing the passer. I'm not sure. Looks like the Ravens are high fiving each other. Maybe they know the calls on the Commanders. Holding, and it's actually holding on the defense. So that play will stand. A nice play on play action. That's what the run game can do. Up, nice play action, and a nice catch by Wester to put the Ravens down at the 7-yard line. Okay, we just got started in the second quarter. This will be, we're about at the 14-minute mark. Play to stop for some reason. Oh, there's a penalty. Pre-snap penalty. Oh, it's going to be called on the Commanders again. That's 12 men on the field. So that's going to push the Ravens even closer. So now they should be right around the 4.5-yard line, maybe 3.5-yard line. Yeah, half a second was 4.5. So, yeah. So 1st and goal, single back formation. They give it to Johnson, and he breaks free. He bounces it outside. Dearness Johnson trying to get to the end zone. And he's just a little short. Just a little short. So it's going to be 2nd and goal from the 1. What a tough run. I mean, there was Commanders right there in the backfield. Somehow he gets out of it, bounces it all the way outside. Just barely got tackled. Just just not quite. So a very tough run. And they hand it to Johnson on 2nd and goal, and he strolls on in. Touchdown, Ravens. And now it's going to be 14-0 with 13 minutes to go in the first half. So just a very nice showing on offense right now. 2 possessions, 2 touchdowns. The rush is getting settled in. And more importantly, the running game is looking very dominant. Now here's Tyler Loop for the extra point. Another good opportunity. Dom should be pulling up shortly, guys. Um, I don't know. This roster that I'm looking at for the Commanders is outdated. I definitely saw the tackle. Oh wait, I'm looking at the wrong one. I'm looking at their ages. That's crazy. So who made that tackle? Was it Cam Arnold? No, Ben Nykel, number 48. He's a safety, 24 years old, one first or second year player out of Iowa State. That was the guy who made the tackle on what's his name. All right, so now I know how to read a roster now, so I can. I'll be better, guys. This is my first time. Can you give me a little bit of a break? I'll be more. I'll be better next time. We want to try to do this for Week 1 against the Bills. So that's exciting. It's just something else to spice up the content a little. I know it's always cool to come in and see us talk, but now come us and see us react. To the game. Genuine Ravens fans here, so you get our raw reactions. I'm seeing. I mean, obviously, I'm not going crazy this season, but it's still fun to watch the team. Well. Okay, we're back. Tyler Loop about to kick this one back to the Commanders. Bouncing kick, and whoa, the Ravens are all over that returner as he only gets to the 14-yard line. What a play on. That was Felton for the Commanders taking it out. You kind of have to. Demetric Felton, year player out of UCLA. Okay, so here's Hartman, his second possession of the game. Screen pass out to number 11. Number 30 was there, but he missed the tackle. 20. That was Ruben Lowry, the guy who made the interception last week on the Cowboys. Just a little bit anxious to miss the tackle. Okay, so it'll be second down and about 5. Hartman alone in shotgun. He's going to take a deep shot, and it's over everyone's head. Not sure who is that. That is Colston Yankoff. Not sure who that is. Trying to see if I can see if I know any of these players. I probably don't. Mike Green is in, and Ojabo on the other side. Let's see if we can get some pressure from Mike Green. Third down and 5. Here comes the rush. Oh, Ojabo almost get him. Hartman steps up. He's going to run for it, and he has the. Oh, worst for both edge rushers right there. Oh my gosh, Hartman had to get out of there immediately. There's a penalty though. That's why we had so much pressure. It's going to be offsides on Baltimore, and the Commanders will decline that penalty, obviously, and pick up the first down. First and 10, play action, tipped up in the air, and the pass is picked off, intercepted at the 39-yard line. Jalen Arbor Davis. It was batted over the middle. It was a play action, almost kind of an RPO look, honestly. Pulled it quick, tipped up by a linebacker or lineman, and Jalen Arbor Davis was right there for the interception. Very nice play by the Ravens defense. Let's see who that. Yeah, that was tipped up. That was Trenton Simpson who batted that. Very nice play by Trenton Simpson. Now entering year 3 for the Baltimore Ravens, competing for that second middle linebacker spot. Very nice play. Very nice. That's what you love to see from these young guys. So Baltimore takes over now inside Commanders territory. Wow. So, I mean, we've talked about it. Trenton Simpson, he just hasn't quite lived up to expectations. I know last year going into the season, he was hopeful. We were hopeful that he would fill that void, and he just never really got settled in. I mean, he played a lot week 1. He had a pass tip like that on Patrick Mahomes and the ball back in that week 1 crazy toe loss. But he just didn't really settle in. We had more people rotate in. We had Blake Harrison, Chris Ford, and we're doing a nice job as well. We're sort of a middle linebacker by committee next to Rick. So it would be really cool to see if we can really establish that this year instead of. I mean, of course, you want your depth so we can rotate them in, but it would be nice to have a clear cut guy next to one. So we'll see. We'll see. And speaking of Roquan, I got to shout him out. I got his jersey on. So yeah, a lot of nice things here so far in the first half to talk about. See, I want to see Tyler Loop kick, but at the same time, I also do want to see Baltimore touchdowns. So it's like, I'm kind of torn between like, do I want the Ravens to get stopped or score? Obviously, I mean, I don't know, man. It's kind of like it's a win-win for me. Like if they do get stopped, we get a field goal from Loop. Or if they score, it's a touchdown. So yeah. Yeah, it looks like Jaden Daniels didn't even dress up today. Him and Lamar Jackson in street clothes. Okay, so taking over at the 39-yard line under center. Looks like they have a QB change. Devin Leary now takes over. Devin Leary is going to hand it to Ali. He gets around the safety. Looks like that was the guy who got injured earlier, number 44 for the Commanders, back in the football game. So that's really good to see. He was a cornerback, actually. So it's good to see that he is back in the football game. Another nice run, though, by Ernest. It's going outside on the stretch. Okay, so Devin Leary and the Ravens now. Close to entering the red zone. Play action from Leary. He's got all day. To the right. He fires one to the sideline. Is that caught? And they are going to call it a catch. Wow. What a catch. That was number 18. Or wait. Yeah, that was Kirkwood. That was Kirkwood, the guy who had the touchdown last week. Kirkwood, yeah. 5th-year vet out of Temple. That was a crazy catch. Nice play. Looks like they're reviewing it, though. Oh, Washington's going to challenge it. Okay, so we're doing challenges in the preseason? That's kind of insane. Dan Quinn throwing the challenge flag, trying to get these refs warmed up for the regular season. Okay, we are back on commercial break while that happens. Challenges. I saw there are some upgrades to the camera this year. So, I mean, I've always refs are going to do what they're going to do. Um, but you need to use these. You need to use the technology. I think I forget what exactly they did. I thought they upgraded the camera a little bit so you can see even more, like a digital type of thing. But I don't care. You just got to do what you got to do. You got to do what you got to do to make the right call. Honestly, so I do have a question for you guys, though. If anybody's in here, feel free to type in the chat. What do you guys think of the new? I mean, it's not new anymore, but the revised kickoff that was implemented last season. Y'all like it? I don't know, man. It's weird. I mean, I don't mind it. It was very interesting last year to see it. We're taking a look at Kirkwood's catch. Yeah, but honestly, though, let me know what y'all think about that. What y'all think about the kickoff format? Harbaugh is having a word with the ref too. I'm not sure what they're looking at here. I think they got the feet down. Maybe he didn't maintain possession of the ball. I'm not sure what they're looking at. It looked to me that they. Sorry, I got to stretch my neck. Let's see. Here's the call here. Oh, they reversed it. Incomplete. I don't know about that. Let's see again. He does. That's interesting. So he had his toe touched, and then so here's his foot, his toe touched, and then the back of his foot. So he never really got the second foot down, but I guess it wasn't enough for a shin. So I guess I see it. That's right. Devin Leary out of the shotgun. Second down, taking a shot from Miller. Anthony Miller incomplete. Looks like it was off his hands. Let's see. That was in double coverage. Actually, not a bad ball by Devin Leary. Two decent passes by Devin Leary. That other one should have been a catch. It was a back shoulder throw on a fade route. Sort of came back to the ball, got around the defender, almost made the catch for Anthony Miller. Um, well, now we got a third down and 10 from the 28-yard line. Will we see Tyler Loop's first field goal attempt? Leary out of the shotgun, throws it over everyone's head. A little dangerous pass. He tried to throw like on it, so it went over everybody's head. Incomplete. So there we go. Back to the normal Devin Leary that we knew. So now we will see Tyler Loop, his first field goal attempt. He will be lined up at about the 36-yard line. So probably about a 40-yard something, 40-yarder or so. I don't know how to calculate exact times. He's on the right hash. Here's Luke's kick. Just absolutely perfect. And that's what you love about Luke, man. Let's go. Tyler Luke just fills it. Just perfectly down. Good stuff, Luke. So Ravens improve their lead to 17-0 now with about how long? About 10 minutes left in the first half. That's what you want to see from Tyler. You really do. And again, we talked about it last week. Consistency is what we're looking for out of Tyler Loop. That's the main thing. Because there's just times where he misses a couple, but there are times where he just bangs it down the middle. Perfect. Just like that. So I don't know. Once he can get that situated, be consistent for both hash marks, um, this guy could be a pretty good kicker. Liking what I'm seeing so far. I really am. It's exciting to see. It's exciting to see. Justin Tucker only 6 for 11 field goals last year that were 50 yards and above. So, we really do need somebody that can drill those longer kicks. I can take a second and look at the Commanders kicker. So I think they still have who? Matt Gay right now? But they're letting somebody else kick right in this place. All right, kicking it deep into the end zone, a little too far. That one not as good as the last kick. So the Commanders on the 35-yard line. Huge jump, man. All right, so we got a 1st and 10 for Hartman and the Commanders. Dumps it off. Wide receiver screen, making moves. Across the 40. Good game. 6 to his wide receiver. That is KJ Osborne coming over from Minnesota. Go ahead, KJ Osborne. We got KJ Osborne, Chris Moore. 2nd down and 4 now. 41-yard line. 10:56 to go in the first half. Handoff. Oh, my goodness. That's Keon Martin. Just absolutely shot and stop the run. That was Demetric Felton on the carry. Got just blasted for a loss of 5. Or a loss of 4. So it'll be 3rd now. Empty backfield. We're going to go 5 wide for Hartman. On 3rd down and 8, Ravens look like they're bringing the pressure. Here comes Keon Martin. He dumps it off, and he gets to the 40, and the tackle is going to be made. The 1st down. I'm not sure. I think I'm going to give it to him. A good effort there, but just not quite enough. That is the Baltimore Ravens linebacker. Who was that? That is Teddy Buchanan, a 4th-round pick out of California. So he is short. It's 4th and 1. Great play. Felton in the backfield. They go inside zone, and Jabo is there. Blows it up, and it's a turnover on down. Oh, my goodness. Jabo makes another play. That was McNichols on the carry. Great job by Ojabo to wrap him up. And the Ravens take over on downs again at the Commanders 40. Wow, great play right there. I mean, hey, I mean, David Ajabo, another guy who we want to see more stuff from. He's got a handful of things, gentlemen. I'm not sure what the Ravens are going to do with him. From the 42, we got Devin Leary in the offense back. Play action again. Leary in the shotgun. He's going to dump it off to the tight end. And he is right there. That was Scotty Washington out of Wake Forest. I don't know. They're really trying to let Devin Leary sling him. They want to see something from this kid. So I'm hoping. Let's see if he can get it going. Second and 10 now from the 42. Now they go action again. Leary's going to air it out down the right sideline. It's out of bounds. Really giving him chances. They're giving him a ton. That's Xavier Guillory. He's an undrafted rookie out of Arizona State. Intended receiver after two straight incompletions. Just get a couple yards here and give Loop a shot from downtown. Third down at 10. Ali's the backfield. Anthony Miller in the slot. Back pass again. Leary's got time. Dumps it off, and there's nowhere to go for Ali as he is tackled for a loss. Yeah, man. Devin Leary is just not a fit here, man. We're giving him chances. He just, maybe it'll work somewhere else. I don't know, man. It's just not it. He had time. Was really nobody open? Just stared down the check down. All right. Fourth down and 12 now. Jordan Stout with his first one of the afternoon to about the 7. Oh, nice kick. And Tez Walker downs it, and Martin helps him out. Nice special teams play. Penalty marker out. Illegal touching on the offense. I think they're talking to Dan Quinn to see what he wants to do. Okay, so they elect. Yeah, it was on Tez Walker illegally touching the ball. So they're going to take the 5-yard penalty. That'll bring the ball out to the 15 or the 16. All right, so Hartley's got the ball back. That was quick. Right after the David Ajamo turnover on downs, they've got the ball right back. Quick toss out to the left. And he gets to the 22-yard line. That is Brooks with the reception. Ja'Cory Brooks, rookie out of Louisville for the Commanders. Second and 3. They go play action. Down the seams, wide open man is caught. He breaks a tackle to the 50, to the 40, inside the 30, and tracked down finally all the way down to the Ravens' 25-yard line. That is Yankoff, the tight end. Wow. What a play. Colson Yankoff, as we mentioned earlier, just bounces off a hit from TJ Tampa and keeps going. You got to wrap him up right there. You cannot just bump into him like he's gonna get like, what is he think he's Madden getting hit stick? You gotta wrap him up. Use your arms. So now after that big passing play, the Commanders are all the way down to 25. They go inside zone, and the Ravens are on that. Oh, he's still going. McNichols ends up gets 2 yards. So survives the big hit. Like that was crazy. Or was that yeah, it was Tampa. It was TJ Tampa. Yeah, you gotta wrap him up. All right, second down and 8. That was huge passing play now puts Washington at 88 yards passing. He's gonna take a shot to the end zone. Incomplete. Not very good coverage by Tampa. Nice little redemption play right there. Gets his head around at the last second. Very sticky coverage there on Ja'Cory Brooks. Both teams now 3 for 5 on third down. Third and 8 now for Hartman. Hartman under pressure, and down he goes. That's Trenton Simpson and Aeneas Peebles. Both there. Very nice job on the way. Okay, so this is Matt Gay, number 16. So Matt Gay was the one who missed it earlier. Okay. This was a guy for the Colts that just made every kick against us a couple years ago when we lost that terrible game to Gardner Minshew. Matt Gay's kick is good, and the Commanders are now on board with a 17-3 score. Just 5 minutes to go in the first half. We're closing in on halftime. Sam Hartman, 9 for 13, 88 yards and a pick. I mean, the stats look decent, but 50 or 60 of those yards big pass to Yankoff down the middle. So, I mean, the Ravens defense, other than that big passing play, has been pretty decent. I mean, they've gotten turnover. They got a turnover on downs. So yeah, they're doing their thing for the most part. Okay, we'll get to see a kickoff here, and it's Gaskin out to I don't know, what is that, the 2025? So we'll see a 2-minute drill. Devin Leary in this offense. What are we looking for out of Devin Leary? I mean, we know he's not going to make the team. We just want to see if he can any if he can get any sort of role here, because I just haven't get into any rhythm over the last 3 games. So you just want to see if the other man has something he can show us. We got a first and 10 now. On the ball out, honestly. I want to see. I mean, they're giving him so many chances. Need to, because they got to see what he's got. They start with a run with Johnson, and he hit in the backfield and take it down. Maybe a loss of that. Second down and 10 after the run for no gain. Leary's probably going to pass this out of the shotgun. They run it again. This time, Dearness Johnson finds a little seam between the right guard and the center, and he gets about 4. Third down and 7. Okay. Shotgun formation. Ali's the running back. Leary, the pocket, fire. Got a first down on the right hand side. The tight end makes the catch. That's number 85. That's the what was that name again? Scotty Washington. That's right. The Wake Forest. Nice route. Little short out route. It's the first down on man. So now Ravens continue their drive. We haven't seen a touchdown from Devin Leary all year, so let's see if he can get one here because I'm assuming he'll play the entire second half. Leary hands it off to Johnson. Looking for room. Commanders tightening up their defense as Johnson gets back to the line of scrimmage again, maybe half a yard. Yeah. What am I looking for? Just let's see if he can get any points. A touchdown would be nice if he could just show us that he could score. Second down and 10. Ali returns to the backfield. Leary under pressure. He escapes left. He's running with the football. He gets across the 40 and he gets a short gain. Okay, that's a decent play from Leary. Brings up third down. Third down and 10. Empty backfield for Leary. The running back is sort of there blocking. Leary's got time. Now he throws it late, and it is caught by the tight end, Scotty. Or no, that's Xavier Guillory. And it's not going to pick up the first down as it takes us to the 2-minute warning. Fourth down and about 3 for the Ravens when we get back. All right. So, yeah, not a bad read. Leary doing okay on this drive, but, Commanders, all the checkdowns. Wow, Dayton Wade and LeJohntay Wester are both only listed as 5'9". Wow. I didn't realize they were both short. All right. Once again, if you're just stopping by, thanks again. We appreciate it. Hope you're having a nice Saturday as we conclude the preseason for 2025. Okay. Looks like we're about to come back to the game here to see the final first half. Chat, I'm going to be right back. I'm going to go ahead and get just a drink of water here while we're still on break. Well, actually, you know what? The game's back after this drive. Um, fourth down and 3. Yeah, the Ravens are going to punt. So we'll see what the Commanders do. Wait for just a moment. Okay, Stout, a little rough getting it off, but still, it's a very nice punt. Bouncing all the way inside the 10, another bounce down to about the 7. Very nice punt from Jordan. Down. Looks like Osborne, Ja'Cory Brooks, all those guys coming back onto the field. Hartman is still in at quarterback. Yeah, it looks like Stout. Oh, they're showing Stout intending to hit a golf ball. That's all right from the 7-yard line. Let's see what the Ravens defense can do. Mike Green's there. Hartman fires to the left side, in for a 5. Second down. That is T. Martin on the catch. 7-5. They're going hurry up. 2-minute drill. Hartman. Green trying to get there. I see. I'm watching Mike Green on that line. He's fighting. He's fighting. And the pass was caught for a first down anyway. So it's it's 1st and 10 now. Hartman. Oh, it's picked off. Jumping the route is Keon Martin, and that's going to be a Ravens touchdown. Pick 6 by Keon Martin. Oh my goodness. I'm going to give him a clap for that. That was very nice. Just beat the eyes of Martin, and just what a play. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown Ravens. Woo! Whew, this Keon Martin dude, oh my God. He's making a name for himself. I mean, some good plays in this game, and then another pick right there. And he had the safety last week. I mean, he could be getting a job. If not with Baltimore, maybe he can maybe get some opportunity somewhere else. Here's Loop on for the extra point. This would make it 24-3. Loop. It's good again. 3 for 3 on extra points. 1 for 1 on his field goals, which is exactly what you want to see. And he's on a different field, too. All right, now while we have a minute here, I will go get my water. I'll be right back. But a beautiful play from Dayton Lee. Not Dayton Lee. Keon Martin. All right, chat, we are back. Oh, we can miss a little bit of the drive. It's all right. We'll catch each other up here. Okay. Looks like there's a penalty. Pass interference on the Baltimore Ravens. Let's see what happened here. Broken up on the side. Let's see. That's a little close. I thought TJ did a decent job there. I don't know. We got a first and 10 anyway. Dumps it off to number 11. One, two jukes, three jukes. Woo! Just the first down for the Commanders. That is number 11, the busy man. I forget. Let's see what his name is. Forgot. That's Luke McCaffrey. That's right. I figured I knew who that was. Got some time last year. Just goodness, Teddy Buchanan just got shook out of his shoes. So Washington's trying to mount a 2-minute drive here. First and 10, the Commanders are at the 47-yard line, their own 47-yard line. Hartman, empty backfield. Here's pressure from Simpson. Trenton Simpson, ball is out. Trenton Simpson forces the fumble, and it's recovered by Malik Ham. Wow, that is another good play from Trenton Simpson. Running down the quarterback. He tried to get rid of it, falling to the ground, lost control, and Malik Ham is right on it. Now, are they going to call that a forward pass? We'll see. Let's see again. Simpson does have. Oh, that is clearly a fumble. He was trying. Yeah, most definitely a fumble. Most definitely a fumble. Good stuff, Trenton Simpson. That's what we want to see, man. So Hartman, another turnover, 2 interceptions and a fumble. I'm telling you that the big passing play by the Ravens, that 40-yarder to yank off, that is kind of a crazy. That was the only bad play they've really had, honestly. So now we got Devin Leary taking over the 45, checks it down on the screen. Ali and stonewall, absolutely stonewall. That's the deep. Oh, wow, that big defensive lineman got out there to read it. It's a very nice play. That's number 98 for the Commanders, Sheldon Day. He's a 9-year vet. Wow. They're showing the Commander schedule on the broadcast. They start with the Giants, and then they have a Thursday night game at the Packers. That'll be I think that's the first Thursday night game of the season. Okay, Amazon Prime. Let's see you. We got second down and 10 area after the no gain. See if they can just get 10 yards to give Loop a shot from downtown. Leary under pressure, steps up, fires. That is caught. Scotty Washington gets it across the 40. That was a good play by Leary. That was a good play by Leary. So we got third down. The Ravens have one more timeout left. So yeah, man, maybe do a handoff, do a run, call your last out, and Luke kick it as the time expires. Go ahead and throw for it. You just can't take a sack. I do really want to see Luke from 10. That would be fun. Right. Third and 4. Let's see what the Ravens have in mind here. Shotgun. We got a bunch to the left. Ali, the running back. Leary, pressure coming off the edge. He gets it out, though, to Scotty Washington. No, I always get it wrong. That is 87 to 85. They look so similar when I'm watching the game. I'm sorry, Xavier Guillory. If you ever watch this, I apologize, man. I'm trying to give you your props. You have a couple catches today. You just and that is the drafted rookie we got out of Iowa State or Arizona State. Not sure. That's first down. The Ravens let the clock drain out. 2 seconds left. Now they're going to get Loop a chance from downtown. That's exactly what I wanted. So good stuff from Devin Leary. In his face, check it down, got a couple yards. Okay. Jordan Stout getting warmed up for the hold. So this will be a 52-yard attempt. 52-yard attempt. And this will be from the left hash. So here's Tyler Loop. Here's the snap. Kick is up. Loop. It's drifting left. And it just hooks through. It hooks through, and it's good. Tyler Loop, good from 52 yards. And that will increase the Ravens' lead 27-3. Man, do we got a lot to talk about. What a nice first half. A lot of guys showing out. A lot of guys that are looking for roles. It's been a very nice first half. I want to. Well, Dom is going to be here very soon, so we can wait and talk about some of this with him. Yeah, a couple guys just off the top of my head. We'll break it down. Let's flash back all the way to the beginning. Ali doing a pretty nice job, making some good catches at the backfield, no drops today. Dearness Johnson, absolutely, paving the way through, getting right through the line, carving them up. Running game is doing a good job. The first O line that we had at the beginning was doing a really good job. I mean, Rush was not pressured often, and they were really opening up holes for the backs. Receiving wise, LeJohntay Wester, he had a nice little catch. So yeah, probably the biggest thing from the beginning. I would say the running backs. Defensively, a lot of people making plays. I mean, Keon Martin had the pick six. He also had a couple of plays. Jalen Armour Davis also had a pick and a pass breakup on that down. So, and then Trent Simpson, David Ajabo. I mean, some guys that we really had on our radar showing out here in this last game. So it's exciting. It is exciting. So we're going to be taking just a little bit of a break here. If you're just tuning in with me, thank you first of all. Feel free to type in the chat if you would like to. I should have it open. If it's not, let me know. I'll try to. This is our very first live commentary for Ravens games. I'm really excited to do this. It's awesome. Like I said earlier, we're wrapping up the preseason. It's time. Oh shoot. Okay, we are back. Sorry about that. So we still got about 9 minutes till kickoff. Yeah, so Dom should be here just in time for the second half. Um, so yeah, some other things. I'll keep you on- I'm a huge fan in football games like math and college football. I know you guys. I know you guys might know that already. So today I'm actually playing in the tournament games. I'm playing some of the called ladder matches. See if you can get on the leaderboard. Um, and see if you have a chance to, make the elimination events. So I'm uh, trying to see if I can maybe sneak in there. Um, I played a bunch of games yesterday, so I gotta let me make sure I don't join. So yeah, we went 3-1 in those yesterday. Probably gonna play some a little bit later after this game. 75%. Let's see. So I've got a score of 6. It looks like some of these guys have scores of 16, 13, 12. Position 11 or 107. Okay, so it looks like you just got to play a ton. So I'll probably play some of these after that. This dude's getting cooked. My gosh, he's losing everything. Wow. Ray Thomas. Percentage. He just must be having some issues. I have a plus minus of 96. Wow. Okay. Hmm. What happened yesterday? So I played 4 games yesterday. 4 of those latter games yesterday. I lost the first game by 1 point. I was already salty. I lost 21-20. Um, and then like 2 in a row, whooped their asses. And then I was like, maybe I should just quit there. Because I was feeling good. I knew I would play some today and tomorrow. Then I said, screw it, let's just play one. And then I get matched up with the guy that beat me by a point. So I was depressed, thinking I was going to lose. Right? I had a 13-point lead in the first game. I should have won it. I should have won it, but I threw some bonehead interceptions um, in the second half. And then I don't know what happened. I didn't make it a quit that time. So, yeah, I was feeling great. Great. Trying to get on this leaderboard, see if I can make it to the second round. So yeah, I need 3 games, 3 more games, um, to get my place. See what happens. I think we're probably getting close to the kickoff. So yeah, I don't know. Dom might not make it for this. We'll cover this in our preview. We'll cover it in our post game wrap up. We'll do that probably maybe I don't know, maybe tomorrow, sometime this week. Because we got to get our previews for the 53-man roster. So I'll go ahead and just jump into my official breakdown of what I saw in the first half. I know I gave you a brief insight. Um, so yeah, we started with the running backs, Dearness Johnson, Rasheen Ali, did a very nice job, especially in the first 2 drives, putting us out 14 lead. So that was really nice to see. Cooper Rush, efficient, quick passes, help out the O line. When you get the ball out quick, they don't have to block as long. You're not under pressure. They did some nice screen passes, so dump downs, out routes, slants, receiver screen. They even did a nice little jet touch pass, or no, I think that was it was a jet. It was some sort of jet sweep. They got Western involved, so not too big, not a little bit of a quiet day for Western. Um, a much more efficient day. He had a nice catch, 15, 16 yards on a play action to set us up for our second touchdown of the game. Uh, and he had that jet sweep. So, I mean, dude, this could be a jet sweeper in in the regular season. It's not just Zay Flowers anymore. It could be Western. So you could do both. You could, I don't know. Monken's got a lot to play with here. So that'll be exciting. Offense did its thing for the most part. I know when Leary came in, the production dropped just a little. That's all right. It's whatever. We know we're getting the Devin Leary. It's nice. It was nice to see him make a couple nice throws, especially at the end. Under pressure, stepping up, throwing over the middle, throwing sideline. So that's good to see. But I just don't think he fits here in this scheme. He fits in this team. Whatever Harbaugh says with the practices and whatever. I know Don touched on that, but it's just doesn't fit here. Y'all know what I'm saying. Sometimes you just need a break. You need a new home. Um, so I think maybe sometimes it just might be better. Change is not a bad thing. Okay. It was the same thing for Prochet. Remember, James Prochet just was not. This was, you know, just not his home. Give me 1 second. I'm getting. Okay, sorry about that. We're back. So that was actually Dom that called. I'm not sure if he's going to probably make it. He probably won't. Um, he's got plans coming up. So unfortunately, it'll be just me for the rest of the time, and hopefully that's okay. um, what was I talking about? Oh, I was talking about Devin Leary just not fitting in, and it's okay. It's fine. Maybe he'll find a spot, maybe on a practice squad. It just doesn't. It's not working. It's just not working here, and he's gotten a lot of opportunities, and it just hasn't been able to happen. Um, so yeah, that about does it for the offense. Scotty Washington's gotten catches too, our tight end number 80. Um, he had a nice catch. So lots of guys showing out. I know Kirkwood had a nice catch. It was ruled out of bounds. Um, Defensively, a lot of them. We haven't seen anything from Mike Green, but Ajabo up in the backfield, some pressure. Okay? Teddy Buchanan had a very nice play on 3rd down and 7, open field tackle. And Trenton Simpson is having himself a day too, pretty decent. He's got about 2 or 3 plays. He forced a fumble on a scrambling Hartman, and just he had a sack. I think he had a couple sacks too. Aeneas Peebles. He had a couple times where they got after the quarterbacks. That's great to see. Trenton Simpson, like I said earlier, is a guy that we're looking for as a potential candidate to be that guy next to Roquan. So we'll see. We shall see. So we'll break more of that down later as we now into the next quarter, 3rd quarter. We got a quarterback change. We got Josh Johnson, and there he is. We knew we'd see him eventually. Josh Johnson, former Ravens backup. He's been on the team for a while. Older guy, definitely older guy. He's bounced around. I forget how many teams he's played for, but he's definitely bounced around the league. As he's in the shotgun here, he's going to pass it. Johnson fires it to the outside. A very nice tackle. And he does not get the 1st down. Wow, very nice tackle. That was the cornerback for the Ravens. That's Devonshire. MJ Devonshire. Forcing him out of bounds and brings up 3rd down and short. Let's see if we get any more pressure from the young guys. Probably going to go inside zone here. That's exactly what they do. And that will be a 1st down. That is, looks like Demetric Felton with the carry. We saw him earlier, and he was on a punt return. Man, Peebles won't let go of him. Or no, that's Okoye. Yeah, we've seen a lot of Okoye. He's got the same name as the other guy, Christian Okoye. First and 10 now. They hand it off to Felton, and that time the Ravens are all over it. Stopped for a very short game. Just got past. Brings up 2nd and 10. Okay, Johnson scrambling out all day. Fires, caught on the right sideline. That is. Hold on. Am I correct? Michael Gallup. I was right. The old Cowboy receiver now plays for the Commanders. Another quick screen, and it is incomplete. KJ Osborne drops the football. It's 4th and 1. Wow. So, Commanders signed Michael Gallup. I didn't even know he was still in the league. I know the Ravens were thinking about it for a little bit. I think we had him, actually. But he never really played. Playing some here in the preseason. He was like the wide receiver 2, 3 for the Cowboys at one point. Injuries have derailed his career. All right, we got 4th and 1 from midfield for the Commanders. Looks like a pistol set. Felton in the backfield. Motion. Hands off. And the Ravens get him in the backfield, but he's going to fall forward and have the 1st down. Tough run there by. Commanders going, hurry up. Shotguns formation. Johnson got time in the pocket. He's going to run it himself to the 45, and he's hit hard as he goes down. So it's about a 6-yard gain. Veteran still got some legs. Second down and about 4. Shotgun, they go inside zone, and another good play made by the Ravens. That was who was that? That was Keandre Jackson, another undrafted rookie. So, wow, oh my gosh, we got a plethora of undrafted rookies just making some plays here. As that's going to be a loss of 2 on the tackle for loss. Now it's 3rd and 6. Shotgun for Josh Johnson. Late pressure. Johnson's got out. He's hit as he throws. It's incomplete. Malik Cam was there. Johnson held him to that football a little longer than he should have. Incomplete. 4th down. Let's go ahead and put that in and see what happens. There we go. So the comments do work. Good. Do have those on. So now we're going to have a chance for LeJontay Wester. I think he's back there to field the punt. So they're 45. Here's the kick. Wester. It's going to go take a Ravens bounce and then back to the 10. All right. So the Ravens, most likely Devin Leary will take over here at the 10-yard line. 27-3. Ravens finish off this game and not have any injuries. So yeah, for the second half, we'll see. We'll see. I don't think we'll see any more Mike Green. I haven't seen him out there. It's probably going to be Malik Ham out there. I know people should still be out there. I saw number 93. So it'll be interesting to see who still is going to get an opportunity. It'd be nice to see. I honestly would like to see LeJontay Wester get a couple more catches. That is just so exciting to watch. Haven't seen much of Bo Braid. Wonder if he's out today. Is he dealing with an injury? He might be dealing with an injury. All right. Ravens take over, 10-yard line, 1st and 10. They go handoff up the middle of the time. Good running room, and there goes Ali. They're looking at Heisman Trophy winners. The Commanders have two of them on their team, Jaden Daniels and Marcus Mariota. Marcus Mariota had Heisman back in 2014, I believe, for the Ducks, Oregon Ducks. Wow. Second and 5. They go handoff again. Ali, nice way to sidestep the defender. Take it down for a loss. Rassie makes the tackle for the Commanders. So it's going to be a passing down. We get to see more Devin Leary. Third down and 6. Leary out of the shotgun. He's got all day. Now the pressure's coming in. He's got to throw it. He's got a man open. It's caught. That's this time, Xavier. First down reception. So he's got two people that he's pretty comfortable with, it seems like. He's got Scotty Washington and Xavier Guillory. Those are like their favorite targets. They both have multiple catches today. And now we got a 1st and 10. Ravens are at the 22-yard line now. Leary hands it off. Dearness Johnson sidesteps. Still fighting for yards. Wow. Slipping out of defender's grasp. Dearness Johnson still showing some good powers. Let's look at some first half stats. That's something I didn't do yet. Or we could save that. We could save that for post game. We could save that. Second down and 7. Leary underneath Johnson. Great tackle was made. That's Anders linebacker. That is number 51. Ali, rookie out of UCLA. Ali, I hope I'm saying that right. But a very nice tackle on Johnson. Only a gain of 1. Six. In the shotgun, trips left with Ali in the backfield. Or no, it's still Johnson. Leary's got time. He fires one to the right-hand side, and that is caught again. That'll be a first down. There's someone else involved. That is Banks. Ravens. That is Jamal Banks. Another undrafted. So Leary doing a nice job attacking that right side of the field right now on the quick little out routes and comebacks. So 2 straight third down conversions for the Ravens. Will Leary get his first touchdown of the preseason? We'll see. Okay, Ravens now at the 32-yard line. Single back formation. They go play action now. Leary's under heavy pressure. He has to dump it away, and it is caught by Ali and just tripped up by that number 51 from the Commanders, Ali. Oh. Man, he could have slipped that tackle. He could have been all off to the races and got a ton of yards. There wasn't much in front of him. Still, nonetheless, good play by Leary to get it out quick. Felt the pressure coming in through the middle of the field. Motion. Leary, shotgun. He's going to step up. He's going to run it himself. Devin Leary slides down at the 40. Takes a hit. Looking? Are they looking? They are looking for a flag, and they're going to get it. That's going to be Unnecessary roughness on the Commanders. Hit Devin Leary while he was trying to slide. Yeah, contact in the helmet area. They're going to call that every time. This number 56. Yeah, yep. Took a shoulder to the. Oh, yeah, most definitely. Most definitely unnecessary roughness. That'll be 15 yards, automatic first. Oh, so there's another. Okay. So there was also unnecessary roughness called on Baltimore. So, okay. So part of that was okay. I didn't see that. Xavier Guillory, 87, also got a hand on the face mask. That was what the call was for the Ravens. So they're going to redo the 2nd and 7 from the 35-yard line, and they will hand it off this time. Johnson trying to pick his way, looking for running room, and tackles made. This looks like that's the safety. Nickel again, number 48. Okay, we got another third down. Third down of this drive. Let's see if the Ravens can convert it. Terry, clean pocket, fires it, and that is hauled in again. That'll be Scotty Washington again. Going to be close. He may be a couple inches short, but we'll see. The refs. Very nice. That was a really good ball from Leary. Threw it away from the defender right to the receiver's hands, and that'll be a first down. Ravens. Very nice. That's what you want to see from Leary. Under center. Ernst Johnson up the middle on the slam play. He gets maybe a yard or two. It will now be second down. No, so they give him 3 on the play. 2nd and 7. Now the Ravens are at the 45-yard line in their own territory. Shotgun formation. Tight end on the left. Leary out of the shotgun. He's going to pass it. He's going to loft one down the sideline, and he's receivers pulled down a little bit. It's Guillory, and he is. Oh no, he's had a good day. He's had a bunch of short catches. Yikes! That's you hate to see that, especially at the end of the preseason. Harbaugh's over there now too. He's grabbing his left shoulder. Mm, mm, mm. And you hope he's okay. There you go. You still see me if I sit back for a second. All right. Oh, broadcast still isn't back yet. Okay, looks like they got Guillory off the field. Okay. Um, so now we got a 3rd and 7. And pre-snap penalty. Okay. 3rd down and 12. Leary out of the shotgun. He's going to take a deep shot. Put up for grabs. And, oh my goodness, Anthony Miller had one. Almost made the over-the-shoulder catch. Over the defender. Hmm. All right. Another punt for Stout. Jordan Stout kicks it off. Another decent punt. Looks like he's going to be down inside the 20. So we are now approaching the 4th quarter. Only 2 minutes left. The 3rd. So Josh Johnson will come back out. And we are starting to wind down. Okay. Back to the game here. Not too much happening. I mean, we had that one play from Keandre Jackson on defense. And a nice play for Malik Campbell. We haven't really seen too much here in the second half. First half, though, ooh, lots of fireworks. Okay, pistol formation for Josh Johnson. Felton is in again at the running back position, and they give it to him. And Ham again with a okay. All right, maybe Malik Ham heard him. Shot out of the cannon, gets him for a loss. On a strong, like it was a strong type run. Second and 11. Josh Johnson. Here comes the pressure. Johnson in trouble. He's got to dump it off, and it's over the head of his running back. Incomplete. Third down and 11. Commanders got Javon Kinlaw. Oh, okay. Interviewing him on the broadcast. All right. I think he played for the 49ers, I think. Third and 11. Ravens showing blitz. They back off a couple. Johnson steps up, throws, and it's knocked away. Incomplete. That was the linebacker, number 48. I believe I know who that is. No, I don't. That was Chandler Martin. Okay. Haven't seen too much from Higgins. Haven't seen too much from James Higgins. Jay Higgins. So 4th and 11 now. Commanders will punt it right back. Wester's going to have a chance here. Wester, the 40. Oh, he's yanked down by Nykel, the safety. That was a really good tackle because Wester may have room there. They're pumped up about that. Yeah, this has been fun. I've enjoyed doing this. Next time I know I'll have my partner with me, but I hope you guys did too. This is awesome. Can't wait to do regular season games. I know we'll have more crazy instant reactions because there will be insanity happening. I already know there will be. I already know there will be. Yeah, honestly, this has been really fun. I can't wait to do more of these, honestly. Okay, Ravens take over. 42-yard line. Handoff. Good game there. That's Gaskin. Miles Gaskin now some carries here at the end of the game, but there's a flag. You probably know this is going to come back. Oh, no, it's on the defense. Wow. The Commanders have gotten an onslaught of penalties today. Ravens, pretty good so far. I mean, they got the one start, and they got that one on Xavier Gilroy against the face mask. Yeah, that'll be a first down at the 50-yard line as we are a minute away from the fourth quarter. Shotgun formation for Leary. They're going to go play action. Pressure coming on the right-hand side. He checks it out. Gaskin with a spin move. Very nice. And he gets about 4 or 5 minutes. Very nice little spin move. Just absolutely embarrassed the first guy. Um, so, yeah, good stuff, Miles. Second down and 5. Leary going under center for this play. Gaskin remains in. They give it to him. Gaskin fighting for yardage on the left side, and he gets about maybe one. Not too much. So this might be the end of the quarter. Unless the Ravens choose to go. No, they do have to snap it one more time. Here they go. Leary. Third down and 4 from the 40-yard line. They go quick toss to Gaskin. There's a flag. Gaskin's got space. He crosses the 30. First down as of now. Probably looks like people are playing with the Ravens with illegal motion. I don't know if everybody was set for the snap. Yep, that's exactly what it was. Illegal shift on the offense. That was a well blocked play too. And that will run the clock out as we are going now to the fourth quarter. I'm going to go refill my water cup. I'll be right back, guys. Okay, chat, we're back. Back and redder than ever, ready for the fourth quarter of the preseason finale. And then after that, it's regular season football, boys. Cannot wait. Man, that's going to be awesome. So that's 2 weeks from tomorrow. Wow. College kickoff is next Saturday, a week from today. And the NFL is 2 weeks from tomorrow. Nice, man. I'm so excited. So excited. They're showing Jaden and Debo talking to each other. I don't think we've seen Debo in the preseason yet. No, we saw Jaden Daniels against the Eagles. They had four. No, I'm sorry, Commanders. They had 14 wins last year. Wow, that's insane. All right, take over now, 3rd and 9 for the Ravens after the penalty. Leary, they set up a screen pass to Johnson. He reaches out the ball, and that is close to a first down. He has it. Wow, nice play. Another good play by Johnson. Wow, these running backs are really having really a whole preseason. And a late flag comes in. Let's see what this is on. Okay, so they picked it up. No flat, no penalty on the play. First down, Ravens. So now they are at about the 35. Gary can still get his first touchdown. Johnson in the backfield. Looks like a gun spread formation. You got Wade in the slot, or that might be Malik Cunningham. They give it to Johnson. He bounces it outside, and he's going to be wrestled down for a loss of 2. Take the loss right there. Just go up the middle. 64 for the Commanders. He's huge. Who's that? Norrell Pollard. 2-year player out of Virginia Tech. Okay, so he's not a rookie. Yeah, I'm hoping my laptop doesn't run out of charge. 2nd down and 12 now. Leary hands it off, and another good play made by the Commanders' defense. So that is going to be another loss. 3rd down and 14. See if they let Leary sling it a little bit. They do, and they go wide receiver screen, and that is up for a loss. Oh my goodness! These 3 straight losses. Malik Cunningham was the reception, or with the reception, and yeah, now they're gonna have to. Ravens gonna have to punt. 61 yards. Can Loop drill this? It's got the distance, and Loop's got it. 61 kick. Tyler Loop. Goodness gracious. Tyler Loop drills the 60-yarder. So he made a 52-yarder, a 62, 61-yarder. I mean, holy crap, guys. Look at the net, too. Bro, this guy could have made it from 65. Oh, man. Tyler Loop. Let's go, baby. Tyler Loop with the kick. Wow. That young man has. I'm really excited for Luke, man. I'm so excited for him. This, yeah, that was awesome. 61 yards. Heck yeah, man. Let's see if I can bring my charger over here. Hold on one second. Just trying to see if I can plug in my laptop charger so I don't have to move. Just so we can close out this fourth quarter. There we go. Okay, now we're comfortable. Everybody good? Okay. There's a penalty. I don't know. Did Luke kick it out of bounds by accident? Yep, illegally kicking the ball. He gets a pass. That's fine. He'll learn. Second down and 6. I missed the first play of the drive, but they got the free kick at the 40, or they said they got the ball at the 40. Second and 6 now. Josh Johnson fires it over the middle. Ooh, what a catch. That was dangerous. Malik Ham was right there in coverage. And that's Ja'Cory Brooks, number 16. He's gotten a lot of looks today. Yeah, the yards are not coming easy for the Commanders. They're really not. They are not. The Ravens are making them fight for every yard. I love it. Handoff. Short gain, about 2. They got a new running back in. It's Allen. Now they're showing Marcus Mariota's career stats. 97 touchdowns, 55 picks, 11 seasons. This is his fifth team. Wow. Titans, Raiders, Eagles, and someone else. Turn and give on the strong power out of the pistol, and he gets about 5 yards, bringing up a third down. 10 minutes to go in this football game. Shotgun for Josh Johnson. Quick throw over the middle. It's caught. That'll be a first down at the 30-yard line. Lawrence Cager, the tight end. Haven't called his name today. Oh, wait, no, he's a wide receiver. Huh? Thought he was listed as a tight end. Okay, no, he's a wide receiver. Josh Johnson takes the snap, quick pass out to the left. It is hauled in again. That is Ja'Cory Brooks. Couple more. Commanders are might try to get their first touchdown of the day. 2nd and 5. They're going with a quick game. The Ravens' pressure is getting there, so they gotta change it up. 2nd and 5. They're at their Ravens 26. Another turn and give on the power, and that time he is bottled up for no gain. Or no, that's Dimitri Felton's back in the game. They've had their wraps on him today. So it's 3rd and 4. Johnson, 26-yard line. Steps up, fires, and that is caught for the first down. No ball, but the receiver made a nice adjustment and made the catch. That was Jacoby Jones. I know, not rest in peace, Jacoby Jones. There's another guy named Jacoby Jones. Felton gets the carry and a nice tackle made. Close. Desmond, I don't know how to say that. Igbinusum. Second and 9, another good play is made. Okay, 1 second now. Be right back as we get 3rd and 9. Interception. Oh my gosh. That's picked off. Graham. Somebody has their dog loose out there. Okay, that was a nice interception made by the Baltimore Ravens. It was number 34, Graham. Thomas Graham Jr. So Commanders come away with no points. Okay. Get a little hungry, chat. Might have to eat a little bit of my food while we finish this game. From the 20-yard line. Oh my gosh, Gaskin swarmed and taken down. So they're just trying to run the clock out. Mm-hmm. Leary to pass. He's got a wide open running back. No, Gaskin makes the most out of it. It's a nice game. About 8 yards. Third down and 4. Leary, shotgun. Under pressure. He steps up. He's going to run it. Leary's got the first down. He's done a nice job stepping up out of pressure today. I would say this is probably his best game. All right. Good. I'm done eating now. You all didn't need to hear that. All right. First and 10. Trying to just rip this clock down. 4 minutes to go. Tripped up. Jonas Johnson. Looks like he got grabbed around the face as he was running. Yeah, I guess they didn't let that guy play. Number 32, the guy I was talking about at the beginning of the game. I didn't see him today. Didn't get any carries. I guess that's going to be their starting running back. Hand off to Johnson, and now this time they get him again. Is that Clellan Farrell, ex-Raider? Got a lot of vets on their team. Yeah, Clellan Farrell. He's a 7-year vet. He's drafted by the Raiders. Right around 3 minutes to go. Third and 10. Leary will put it through the air again. They just do a dump down to the screen. Johnson's still running hard. It's to 40. Clock tripping down under 3 minutes. Hope my camera's not crooked for you guys. We'll see. All right. Fourth down and 2. Looks like that will be the end of the Ravens drive. They will punt it away, securing a very nice win preseason. Lots of things to talk about. Back to the post game show. This has been fun. It's been a fun time. I'm glad we got to do live commentary as Rodriguez or Felton gets a nice return. Not too takes it around the edge to about the 50. Anyway, yeah, it's been awesome. I've had a blast doing this. Can't wait to do more of these in the regular season. Thanks for stopping by. Definitely going to do this for week one. So if you're around Sunday night in 2 weeks, we'll be here for the Bills game, live reactions, followed by a post game show. I don't know when we'll do that, probably that week. But after this game, we also will do a post game show and a prediction for the 53 man roster as the roster will begin week. So we are very excited for that. Just waiting for the broadcast to get back on here so we can finish up. Let's just see what the Commanders do. They'll probably just run this clock down and we can get on up out of here. Ravens leading 30-13 after the 2-minute warning. Wow. Draw play. Allen gets a nice run. Yeah, very nice day for the Ravens today. Tyler Loop, add him to the list of stars of the shows today. We had a lot of people that were popping in. Had a nice day. Back in the first half, running backs were showing out. You know, David Ojabo had a nice play. Buchanan had a nice play. Jaden Armour Davis, Keon Martin. Very nice day. And we are now officially under a minute left in the game. They're just going to hand it off, let the clock drip. We're at the end of the preseason, folks. It's time for regular season ball. I also heard about that injury scare that we had with Jackson the other day, and I don't know why. I don't know what they're talking about. I mean, some people are saying it's a wrist, some people say it's a foot. Is it a wrist? Is it a foot? What happened? Nonetheless, Harbaugh said he'll be all right. So hopefully that's good. Final play of the preseason for the Ravens. It's a handoff. Tackle is made, and that will do it. The Ravens get the finish of season perfect 3-0 in the cap it off with a 30-3 victory over the Commanders. All right, guys, this has been awesome. Sort of a new era for this channel. I'm really excited to do these. I can't wait to do this again in a few weeks. One game that counts. The Bills on Sunday night. So, thanks again for stopping by. Tom and I will be back very soon. Break this game down and give you a preview for the 53-man roster. So we will be there momentarily. This live stream will remain on YouTube if you want to rewatch it back. But if you stop by today, thanks again. If you enjoyed this kind of content, please let us know. Leave a comment, leave a like, leave a subscription. You can follow us on Instagram, Dom and Gun Sports Talk, at Dom and Gun Sports Talk. We're gonna post clips on there now that we officially moved to this platform. So we will see you guys soon. All right, thanks again for stopping by. This is Gons, your host for today. Signing out. See you guys soon. Let's go Ravens. Great day.